Hi, today I want to talk about your analysis essay. I want to talk through some of the expectations that I have and also let you know about some of the pitfalls that you'll want to avoid as you start working on this assignment. So first of all, let's talk about your main purpose in writing this assignment. What you want to do is state an insight that you've gained and offer an in-depth analysis of a commercial advertisement. And this should be a video commercial advertisement. Let's start by talking a little bit about your topic choice, okay? So you can choose any video commercial that is available online. So I need to be able to have access to it. Preferably it would be on YouTube, and you will need to post the link, the embedded video, to one of our Canvas discussion boards, so that way I have access to it. So when you're thinking about your topic, you need to think about, A, does it have that availability? You also want to choose a commercial that has made you have some sort of reaction, or that you're curious about because of a reaction that you've had to it. I remember one summer I was watching baseball and I saw this advertisement for Ameritrade, and it showed all these families and these dads and these kids, and I'm watching it and I started to tear up, and I was like, that's odd, this is a corny, cheesy commercial, but I'm having this emotional response. That might be a good, if I was doing this assignment, that would be a good commercial for me to choose, because I'm curious about why I had that reaction. Was that what the advertisers wanted me to do, is have this like really emotional experience, and did that make it effective? You want to offer your reader an insight, and so you want to think of that as sort of an aha moment that you've had after analyzing it. So when you choose your topic, you might not know exactly what that aha moment is when you choose the commercial. You might get to that insight after you've watched the commercial over and over, after you've broken it apart into its separate parts. So if you don't know exactly what the aha insight is when you begin, that's okay. But if you begin with a commercial that you're curious about for some reason and you start asking questions about it, that will lead to the aha moment. All right, let's talk about pitfalls, okay? One of the biggest problems or pitfalls that you might fall into with this assignment is just summarizing or describing only. So you want to avoid that, just stating the facts of what happens in the commercial and describing what it is. That's not going far enough. That's not doing enough critical thinking for this assignment. So what you want to do is find an arguable insight. And what I mean by this, for instance, think about that Gillette ad that I had you watch, and then the accompanying essay about it. The title of that analysis, Gillette's masculinity ad is actually quite conservative, is a clear and focused insight. Okay, it's an opinion. Not everyone is actually going to agree with that. Some people will be like, wow, Gillette is actually being really groundbreaking and really unique in the way they're portraying masculinity. That could be one side. The author of that analysis video took a different of that analysis essay took a different strategy though, and said, oh, you know, it thinks it's being edgy, but it's not. It's actually really conservative, and here's why. And then they break down the various pieces of it to back that up. So that's what you should do. You want to focus on an insight that's an opinion that not everyone will necessarily agree with. And I want you to take a look at the assignment directions that are in the module, because I give you a list of questions that will help you figure out an arguable insight. And so I'm not going to repeat those questions here. I want you to go ahead and look at them. Okay. The other thing I want to point out is that you are not required to do research beyond the ad itself. So there's no annotated bibliography in this assignment unit. The only thing that you will need to cite is the ad itself, but of course you can include additional research. And if you're struggling to make your length minimum, or you're struggling with ideas of what to put in the essay, you might want to do some research. You might want to look into the background or the context of the company or the product that's being advertised, or who created the ad. might give you some ideas. So additional research beyond the ad is optional. There's also no need for a formal counter-argument in this essay, but it's optional. You can include one if you wish. So I hope that you have fun with this assignment and that you're able to really dig into a commercial that has sort of like made you curious and wonder. And it could be anything. It could be for a product you love, a product you hate. It could be for a commercial that you just loathe and think is awful, or it can be a commercial that you watched and thought, oh, that's really cool. So I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughtful insights as you break apart the different elements of the commercial. As always, if you have any questions about this assignment, please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Good luck with this project. Bye.